Oh, it's already committed.
Yes, we have committed.
I was about to say good afternoon. Look who's here, guys. So now I don't have to wait. Well, first of all, good evening.
Hello,
Happy
everyone.
Tuesday. I don't have to wait anymore for this guy to like log on. Tina doesn't have to tag him because he's here. Patrick
here.
from Siser. So we're happy to have him here. Cool. And we're going to make 2 shirts. One for May the 4th. Of course, we have to. And then we're going to do one for Cinco De Mayo. Cinco's always a lie. So.
I mean, who invited this guy?
Thank you. I mean, our tech support here is just, you know. It's not the best.
That's all right. I've gotten to see something really, really cool, and that's how a happy, loving couple works together to solve problems off camera. It's great.
Off camera?
It's great.
I paid him to say that.
No, that's all right though. Cool. So we're doing Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
And then we're doing May 4th.
Right. So the Cinco de Mayo is all in EasyWeed.
I love it.
Do you recognize these colors?
I do recognize the colors. Don't test me. I don't know. I'm jet lagged. Don't test me. No, okay.
I was gonna say, can you tell the good people? Because I normally ask for mine. But.
So this one right here is this is EasyWeed green.
Yes.
Got you. Okay. EasyWeed red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. EasyWeed tan.
No.
Is that tan in there?
No.
Okay. What is that one?
Mustard.
EasyWeed. Well, okay, first of all, I will say in my defense, it's up against a wood grain table, so it looks a little bit more tan.
Okay.
So don't beat me up too bad. And then we have EasyWeed black, EasyWeed white. Those are your standards.
Okay, but we had 2 greens. You only mentioned one.
This one is light green.
Lime.
And that, folks, is the final day of my job at CW. Listen, I've had a lot of flying. So that's lime, EasyWeed lime.
But it's good, right?
Yes.
Because we let you test the products, or Siser lets you test the products, but they don't let you name the product, so it's okay that you got it wrong.
Perfect.
Like, we stopped
Which
this
you'll
guy.
actually meet one of the people tomorrow that named the products.
Really?
Yes. You'll meet one of them tomorrow, but we'll talk about that after.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. So we're going to be at the ISA. They're at the ISA.
Yes.
Booth
3315.
Oh, we have a number.
Yes.
Okay.
Booth 3315.
Not tomorrow because it's May the 4th, so I'm going to wear this shirt.
Okay.
Not Cinco de Mayo, but maybe the last day I'll wear a shirt that says 3315.
I like it.
Right.
I like it.
This is where I'm going.
I like it.
3315. Look at all of these wonderful people that Romont is like ignoring.
I see Amanda in there. Shannon's here too. Hi, Shannon.
Hey,
Long
Shannon.
time no see from 15 minutes ago. Hi. Amanda sent you. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Amanda and Aubrey Kinsley.
Okay,
Love
so
you
this
guys.
one, hi Katie, hi Mina, hi Lisa, hi Tanya. Okay, so for this one, you have to say it this way.
Okay.
And it's Shauna.
Shauna.
Yeah, say hi Shauna.
So you got to put a little like New York.
Right, I'm from Jersey, but.
Shauna.
Very,
okay, perfect.
very good.
Shauna. Hey, Shauna.
What's
go
up,
park
Shauna?
your car down by the park, Shauna.
Oh my goodness.
Did I go too deep? Too deep.
You just went to Boston.
It's lime, guys. It's lime. We got it. I went to Boston. Whatever. All right. We're all over the world.
Too deep.
Well, we get to have fun, so
Yes.
it's fun. Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Now, when you go ahead and do your shirt,
Mhm.
do you fold it in half or do you have like a tool?
I do. No. So I've done it both ways. The tool, makes it kind of convenient to find center. I've always found it best because I don't trust that every shirt is perfectly stitched, the correctly.
Right.
Fold it at the collar, split the tag to make sure you have it right down the middle, and then give it a little pre-press so you get a nice seam in the middle so we know where center is.
See?
Yeah.
We'll keep him. We like this guy.
Listen, they call me one of the pros.
Just one?
We're just one.
Just
one of the pros.
And that's what I'd always do. Like, I will always try to go corner to corner.
Yep.
Like that,
like
because whoever is stitching the tag in, they might be a little bit off, which is going to initially throw me off.
Yeah, which, speaking of colors in general, though, I do like that color green.
I know, right?
I like, foresty, dark, kind of like an OD military style green.
And I'm very proud of myself because it's not black, gray, or or navy blue.
I feel like that's Amanda's closet. We joke all the time, but it's like black, gray. Yeah, we try to keep it neutral.
Hey, I mean, it's easier to find.
As I'm wearing black with white and.
Hey, you have a pop of color.
I got a little pop of color. Yeah. Thank you so much to Colleen for making these.
That's all we're asking for. Okay, so do you want to press the Yoda?
I'll press the Yoda if you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes.
All right, I'm hopping in here.
Yes, hop
All
on
right.
in.
So, we should probably tell the people what this is.
Yes.
Okay, so we got some EasyWeed in here.
Yes, we do.
All right, and then these two nice little details or add-ons to the design are actually Brick.
Yes.
So Brick 600 is a thicker product than EasyWeed. So we got to tell the good people that we got to press our EasyWeed first.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a quick trick on how to line this up. I can take this piece out.
Yes.
We're done. What do we got, an overhead here? Okay.
Yes.
Julio. All right, so I have my EasyWeed layer right here. Okay. And then I have, sorry, we're bouncing around.
No.
Okay, we're good.
Yep.
And then I have my brick layer right here. Now we know that our EasyWeed goes kind of into part of our brick layer. It's cut out specifically for that. So what I want to do first is I'm going to find kind of the center of my image, which will, are you going to trust me to eyeball it?
I trust you.
Okay, to eyeball it a little bit.
You have plenty
here.
of shirts here. I've seen your work.
You've seen my work?
I have trust issues, but I trust you.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's all I need is just a little bit of trust. Okay, so I'm gonna look at actually the camera right there because it kind of looks, pretty even.
Oh, he's looking. No.
Okay, and then we always recommend to about 3 fingers or so down from the collar. We'll go down just slightly, so I'm using almost the whole hand here. But you check. You let me know if that seems straight or do I need to fix it.
I feel so short. It looks fine.
Okay.
Does it look good to you?
Yeah, it looks good.
Does it look good? Okay, cool. All right, so this is how we know that our whole image will be centered. So I'm going to just basically peel the top layer off, which is a brick layer that'll go on later. And then now I have my EasyWeed. So with that said, there's multiple layers of EasyWeed that we have in here to make up this whole image. So I'm going to take all the top layers together. You probably preach this all the time, but
Sometimes I forget.
so I'll take all the top layers off, leaving just the bottom layer so I can start to assemble my image, one step at a time. So what we're going to do is we will swing this guy around. You're comfortable with that though, right?
Yeah.
I want to make sure. I just want to make sure.
I mean, it's fine.
I don't want to come here and ruin everything right from the get-go.
I mean, worst case scenario, if it's like a little bit crooked, I just have to work my angles, right?
Okay, perfect.
So tomorrow I have a part of my shirt tucked in.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do a quick press on here. And now, just to clarify for everybody too, when we put our initial line in the middle of our shirt, we also did kind of like a pre-press for the shirt. So we don't have to go back and do our pre-press.
That is correct.
So we'll go ahead and put our first layer down.
Okay, so typically when I'm messing with a whole bunch of layers,
Mm-hmm.
I would do 1 second press in between.
Yep, 1 to 2 seconds.
Okay, I felt like you went more like 5 or 6
I
seconds.
did. Well, sometimes you just go with where the heat press takes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's
That's fine.
It's not a huge, I will say this though, typically I'm, 1 to 2 second press will work without any issue. But, sometimes I'll just press it down a little bit longer, especially if perfect example, I've never actually used this press before.
Right.
So if it's more of a comfortability, I want to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly because sometimes you have variances and heat presses and stuff like that.
Right.
So we just want to be safe. That's mainly the reason why you'll see. You'll also see, I'm really glad that you have a cover sheet because a lot of times I forget that. And we'll be right in the middle of a video and I'm like, oh no, I forgot. Or I'll be at a thing. But usually people, the good people that are watching will usually call you out
and let you know.
And let you know, yeah. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just putting this black layer, which is a brick layer, on top to make sure, because if you look here, you can see that there's a small registration line, and that's actually where the brick will sit and then kind of make the whole image finally come together. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do you know why I chose brick?
No.
Okay, so the words, of course, because I wanted them to stand out and they're thicker, and I wanted to have that dimensional look.
Yeah.
But I ended up choosing brick for the outline was just in case, because I didn't pre-treat the shirt, so if the vinyl shrunk or anything, it would fill in the gap.
It would fill in the gap. I like that. That's a great idea. That's an awesome idea. All right, we got that one down. Okay, now this one
so
was super
eyes.
tricky, yeah, until I just noticed that his eyes are there. So this one, it's easier to line up because I have some points. So that's always what you got to make sure, guys. Anytime you're making an image and a design, find where those points are going to be in your image. Like, for example, my first layer was my green layer, right? Second layer was the brown layer. I was able to then fix the registration by putting the brick on top. Now this, on this white layer, I know that some of these spots, like the nails are going to be, or the hands are going to be a little bit registered, but I have 2 points on here that I can use as a guideline for myself, right? So I have the eyes that I can line up, which let's not mess those up. Let's make that look good. You brought a perfectionist.
Thank you. So, hi Grace, hi Jasmine. Oh, Shauna said you got it right, Patrick.
Shauna.
Look at Mo and Joe. Hi guys. So Patrick, like, for the ones that don't know, he's like fresh off the plane, and he was like, "Okay, I'm ready to do a live." So
that's it.
Yes.
I
feel
was just
honored.
asked. I was asked, "Hey, do you want to come do a live with me?" And I felt honored that I was asked to be a part of it. So normally I'm on that side, coming in way too late because I'm trying to get a kid to practice or a kid to bed or something. So now I can actually come in and have some fun, which is good. All right.
He's so nice. What he's not telling you guys, because you guys know I'm transparent, is like we called him and was like, drop your location, we're going to kidnap you.
Exactly. That's
and
more
then,
or less it.
Right.
That's more or less what happened.
Don't worry, we're going to kidnap you, you're going to do this live, we're going to feed you, and then I'm going to drop you back off.
That's the way, that's it. But I'm very, very happy to be here. I would not risk, falling asleep during a live while I'm pressing something for anybody else.
You got
when
this.
I'm in Atlanta, I love it. So, let's see. All right, I'm just making sure that the brick will register properly, which it looks like for the most part it is pretty good. We have a little shrinkage, but that's okay too. Okay, so now that I have my brick layer down, I'm gonna hold it down. Now, all of the products, we all know, 305 degrees, 310 degrees for 10 to 15 seconds. That's what I kind of use as a variance. We're going a little bit higher in temperature here because we're working with multiple products and we try to find a happy medium. So for this, I'll do the like an 8-second tack.
Okay.
So then when we lay down the last layer, we'll do a full press on everything. Yep.
That sounds good. Hi, Nancy. Oh, Vermont's ignoring the comments. It's okay. I'm here. I can read too. Okay, so he's like, I'm sure. I'm multi-tasking. Hey, you know it's a cool peel.
No, I know it's a cold peel. But I was going to explain something in the process too.
Go ahead.
I promise. So with that said, I always do a little test. Okay. And I always take like a little tiny corner and just make sure that it's kind of adhered to the shirt so that I know that when I cool it down, everything should be adhered properly. Okay. It's just a little test to make sure. Now, I can kind of peel this back slowly while it's warm, but it's always best to use it, just a cold peel.
So one of the cool things that I've noticed about brick is when you tack it to the shirt, and if it's one spot that is not tacked, it like the vinyl doesn't show through. It's almost like an air pocket.
Yeah. Yep.
So like on that particular spot, you need to go back and apply heat because it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I thought that was neat.
Yeah. It's like our it's like a fail-safe way. So then we go last layer here. I feel like I should be talking more, but I'm not talking enough.
What? I'm a full run-on sentence.
Hi,
Anidra. Okay, here's Shannon. Oh, Ayana's here. Hi, Ayana.
All right, I'm gonna cut this just a little bit more.
I'm going to get more comfortable with layering. This is gonna be really nice. All you can do is just practice, Shannon.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. And here's the thing: is just you take a couple. We all have scraps. Everybody has scraps. You take a couple scraps in the craft room, and you play with those. Those are the easiest way to learn how to do this stuff without.
That's okay.
Without breaking the bank and buying a bunch of stuff just to try a project. Right. Easiest way to do it is take the little scraps that you have here and there, make it work that way. All right, I got a little bit more I got to trim, so I just have a couple little spots I got to trim.
Oh my goodness.
Along the ear, so sorry.
No, you're good. I don't want you to press this on the shoulder.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to wear that too?
No, I don't want to wear that.
You know what I'm going to do?
No, because that would be almost like
I'm going to take this piece off.
glitter confetti.
That would be. Right.
Are you butchering my design?
Just a little bit, but
Okay, that's fine.
not horribly.
So on this SVG, it came in like all these different colors, and I couldn't manipulate the design, and you weren't here, Romont wasn't here, so I ended up cutting it out all in one color, which it should be this color, and all the other pieces were just like piecing it back together, or piecing it in.
Yeah. And sometimes you just got to do a little bit of extra work to make it work, and that's cool.
Well, they already know that I'm extra like guacamole, so it is fine, and it is to be expected.
Alrighty, I think that should be good. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do for the last one is we just do a full press. Pop it.
Use your muscles.
Yeah. And then we're gonna be smooth after that.
Oh yes.
We'll let this cool off. We'll let it peel, and then may the 4th
Smooth.
be with you.
That's right. Smooth operator.
I like to see the slight delay from one to the other.
Yeah.
Make sure that I'm always looking at it so I can backtrack. Like, oh hey, wait, this next step, you see? Don't do that.
Don't do that.
See? Do as I say, not as I do. No.
Watch me mess up so you don't have to.
Yeah.
Rewind.
On this episode, watch us mess up so you don't have to.
Right, exactly. Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Bunch.
Did I make it happen?
Is it cool? I always get so nervous about it.
Oh, there we go.
It's looking good.
And if anybody notices too, like when I kind of walk the material or like walk the carrier around, all I'm doing is just making sure that as I go through, I'm not getting any pieces that are going to stick up that I need to go back and press or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, this stuff isn't 100% gonna work for you perfectly every single time. Sometimes you just got to go back and do a quick press, make sure a piece is down, and then you're good.
Right,
that.
especially the pieces, like those corner pieces.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now, May the 4th be with you.
I'm trying to tell you.
I love
I
it.
love it. Great job.
See how I centered it?
Yay, show the good people.
Look at that. The kids got it. The kids got it.
Never lost it. It's like riding a bike.
Sorry, I get to be full of myself a little bit. All right, I want to see this cactus one too.
Okay, great. Here you
No,
go.
no, you do that one.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, you got to do that one.
All right.
First, let me get a
He's putting me to work.
close up of the shirt.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know, like, when will you ever have Patrick in the building, right? And I have to do a shirt.
Very cool. Who's this one for?
Grayson.
Awesome.
The,
I like
the
it.
other Cinco De Mayo shirt that I made him, it was of a pinata, and
Yeah.
he said I hit that. He
Oh.
already wore it. Like, it wasn't even. He, like, has already worn it.
That's funny. We got questions coming in?
We
at all?
do, we
Let's
do.
see. My teacher's theme Star Wars Day shirts. I like that.
Ooh.
Star Wars themed shirts would be cool for a teacher's day.
Absolutely.
What else we got? That's funny.
Elizabeth is here.
Elizabeth.
Hey.
Kelly Miller's here. Hello.
Shannon said it's the texture for me.
Mm. Also, too, if anybody has, while we're doing this, if anybody has any questions, I'm here. Like, you get me live in person. I don't have to comment on the live with you right now. I'm here to answer any questions, so ask away. Please, never hesitate.
Right, because some of the times you'll, like, respond to
Yeah.
questions, and the live is like, done. Boom.
Yeah.
Done.
I'm going back, trying to answer them as I
Right.
go. Get your tumblers here.
Stacey said it's cute, right? Oh, Nancy said you understood the assignment.
Yes, that's what I did. What does that
Ah.
mean? What does that mean? What did I do?
Do you really not
I don't know.
You understood the
I don't know
assignment?
this.
Like you questioned.
I know my
you
son
aced
has
it.
said this to me.
Yeah, like you aced
Okay.
it. Like you knew what you were doing. Or
There we go.
you handled it the way it was supposed to be handled.
I learned something new today,
Oh yeah.
and I'm proud of myself.
How about that? You learned a lot today. So did your wife. She learned that this was your home. You live in Atlanta now. All these things. I love it.
Yeah, I got you.
This is a lot of layers we have going on here.
But I like this. This is a cool design.
It is. There's a little. Just gonna have to roll with it.
I like it. Are you gonna put his name on there too?
No. This is it.
I like it though.
We're just gonna get this little
Simple and sweet.
drunk cactus here.
Drunk cat.
Because his sombrero is a little.
So you're trying to set off the school, is what you're telling me.
Just saying, you know.
Somebody's PTA membership has been revoked.
That's right. I don't know about, you know, Grayson came to school.
The other design I understand, I guess. I can understand that one.
Maybe. I don't know which one
But
I
this
want to
one
do
was
first. We'll see. We shall. Oh, I hit that.
Yeah, I hit that one.
That one is definitely
That one
questionable.
might be,
You'll hit what? What are you talking
What do you
about?
mean?
And he has no idea, right? Because he can barely, like...
He's gonna make a pinata. What are you talking about?
Right. What are you talking about, lady? I'm just wearing it. My mom made me this shirt. This shirt is kid-friendly. Not kid-friendly, but definitely mother-approved.
All right, so we got a question. What kind of heat press machine are you using? So I know this is a StarCraft press.
Yes.
Is this the 15 by 15?
Yes.
Okay. 15 by 15 swing away, right?
Yes.
Is what it is? Okay.
Yes.
So that's the answer, Kim. I pulled that right out. I didn't even notice. So this one's a StarCraft 15 by 15 swing away.
Yes, it is. Good job.
Yeah.
What type of fancy press do you have up there at Siser?
In the booth, or just in the office?
In
or?
the office.
So we have kind of a gamut of all the nice thing is about us, and you and I have talked about this. We've all talked about this a lot. Is that the reason why we feel like we have so much knowledge on a lot of different topics, equipment, vinyls, everything in this industry overall, is we have access to it. So in the office, we have, your Hottronics presses, we have an auto clam, we have, one of these guys. We like to use a little bit of everything because, we're all friends in the business too. So it's kind of nice to support, your friends too.
But let's be very clear.
Yes.
I don't have a Hottronics. I can't afford that. Some days I can't even afford lunch, but I'm just saying. So the fact that you have this fancy,
we have access to it, yeah, which is nice. But it also allows us to, get all the good stuff. And the nice thing is too about having the good stuff is you can figure out what works and what doesn't.
Exactly.
So
yeah, that's true.
Hopefully we can add a little bit of knowledge to the people.
I
like it.
How does one go about, I need a Hottronics one,
So you're in the neighborhood. You're in the neighborhood. I might know some people I'll introduce you to too.
How can one obtain a Hottronics one without having to sell an organ or something,
I'd ask a friend for an organ, I guess.
Because when we did the expo in New Jersey at Atlantic, where did we go?
Atlantic City.
Yeah, I was gonna say Atlantic Station. We had stop by stalls and they had all their little fancy Hottronic stuff out and the fancy heat press that goes from one end to the other. And I was like, yeah, how much would this run you? And a girl was like, about $10,000. And I'm like,
yeah.
No, run.
I get it.
Quickly.
A lot of equipment can be pricey out there, but I guess, when you have quality, you have quality. That's the only thing I can say.
Right. Because I think she just stepped on a little pedal and it came down.
Oh, so we probably did, the dual head pneumatics and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. We have a question from Kismet. She said, can you do photos with the custom, I'm thinking she meant DTF sheets.
Yeah.
But yes, you can do photos. You can do full color photos. Any type of full color image, no problem.
Yeah. So two different things really quick. DTF, direct to film, DTG, direct to garment. One means it prints directly on the actual shirt. It's like a big t-shirt printer. The other one is like these guys.
Oh yeah, which I have to show them.
See, that's why I tried to plug it. I tried to segue for it. That looks good. I like that.
It's cute. It's a drunken cactus.
I love it.
Okay, so how is your folding skills?
I have some halfway decent folding skills. It depends on what you want, though. Do you want retail folding?
Yes.
Okay.
It's probably better than mine.
I'll give you a quick retail folding tutorial. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So all you do is take one sleeve in the bottom of the bottom of the shirt, and I go armpit halfway through the shirt. See there? I go armpit halfway through the shirt there, and then I take it and you flip it about halfway up, and then like that. But if you want to display the thing, you'd have to go like this. And then let's try to get them all in there. So they're kind of similar to that.
Shannon, do you see this fold job? Like, he has, like, literally outfolded me. I'm convinced whoever comes in here can, like, just fold way better than...
There was another way that you can do it where you can kind of, like, flip them and stuff.
Oh, no,
I can't.
I saw that.
Yeah, no. Yeah. It hurts my brain, too. But that's my simple way. Armpit to the center of the shirt, center of the shirt, and then you can display your image however you want.
Or a hanger.
Or a hanger.
Yeah.
Or, as my kids would do, the floor. That works really well. But they know where their shirts are, so.
Right.
I let them go.
So, Patrick did this one. Oh, we have a couple of... Hi, Lucina.
Let's see.
Hi, Unique.
Margaret wants that design.
Oh, Margaret wants the design. Unique. Can you plug, Margaret, the link of where she can obtain this?
Yeah, this was another design created by Unique Designs.
Yes.
Nice. Where is Unique Period Designs based out of Atlanta?
She's here.
Nice. I love it. I love it. And both of these are from the same person?
No, we got that one from Etsy, but this one, she created this one.
See, that's all right that way, too.
Oh, this way instead of going down the middle?
And then you fold the two sides and then,
We'll see. These people have endured poor folding.
For far too long.
Far too long for me. And
That's fine.
And I'm not here for it. You know what Shannon bought me? Shannon was so sick of me.
She bought you a folder?
Yes, she bought this.
I have one of these in my house. I got one of these.
Do you use it?
I do use it, not for like laundry I won't do that. That's insanity to me.
Consuming.
Yeah, I worked retail. I can't do that.
I want one of those big folders that we saw at the ISS.
Yeah.
It was like they press the button.
Oh, and then it also packages it for you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are really cool.
That's the best I have. That's it. Oh, so let's talk about the teacher DTFs.
There we go.
The last minute ones. Well, it's not last minute. Okay, so let's name Paul. I want to take one of these and put it on a bag. So each child of mine has like 4 teachers. And then we did a couple of bags that you had given us from your good friends at Sandbar.
Yeah, Sandbar hooked us up with those.
Yep.
Thank you, Sandbar. We love you.
Sandbar doesn't watch this.
Oh, they will.
You don't have to thank them.
Sandbar is always watching.
You don't have to thank them. They don't watch this.
They do.
He's so polite.
I'm getting backed into a corner here.
Oh my goodness. Everybody has one of those folding things. Oh my goodness.
Amanda can attest that we have a folding thing and I've used it about -4 times.
Negative?
It's one of those, hey, I found this on Amazon. I want to buy it. It's going to improve our lives. It's going to make everything better.
And it's holding up space.
It just takes up shelf space.
That's right.
Yeah.
You have a white shirt?
Yep. I am on it. Does it matter what size?
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Shannon. I appreciate it. She said that's not bad at all. My folding job.
So you're going to do one of each of these on a bag?
No. Well, I wanted to do one of these because I wanted to show people, which I am, but it's not happening today. I want to show people how they can still incorporate vinyl.
I like that.
With the DTF.
Yeah.
So just because you have a DTF doesn't mean that you can't add a little bit of vinyl to it. So we have those, and then they can add the teacher's name, which I'm going to do on the bag. And then I was going to do the apple one on the bag.
I like the apple one. Looks cool, too.
It does. I thought this was cool, but I thought this would have been really cool in flock.
Yes.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yes.
Someone came into the store today, and they were like, I forget what they were talking about, but they were like, you do a lot of layering. And I'm like, it's vinyl.
Yeah, you have to.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't print texture.
Well, I think most people, and I think we talked about this before too, is that assumes that just because you layer vinyl that it's going to be super, super heavy and thick on your shirt. I think it's about the way that you set up your artwork is the most important. And if you're not an artist, and that's just not something that you do regularly, there are so many different websites and folks that, like Atlanta Vinyl knows that can get you started with creating some kind of artwork that'll work with whatever design you want.
Right.
I think it's the most important thing. I think most people just assume, you layer.
Right.
But if you're making a Kevlar vest, that's awesome. But for something like this, even with the brick on it, it's really light on the shirt because there's not a bunch of layers on top of each other.
Right.
They all kind of fit in and register together.
And let's be honest, you can't print dimension.
You can't print dimension, yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
But that's also the same token that you can add multiple different, whether it's screen print and vinyl, or it's DTF and dye sublimation, whatever. There's a lot of mixed media that you can do to make any design happen and any design work. If I want more gradients, maybe I'm going to go to DTF or I go to printable vinyl, and then I can have non-gradient designs and really splashes of color. If I want just solid images to make a structure, like we did, then you use solid vinyls.
Okay. So you're going to be the board, and I'm going to be Vanna White. Give him the shirt, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right, perfect.
Okay, so this one is called, and I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to put it on a bag, and then I'm going to put the teacher's name in vinyl, and it's a DTF, so this one is called Split Apple. Oh, goodness. Here are the names.
All right.
So that's Split Apple, which I like, since we're all on splits.
Love it.
Oh, I think I like my two pencils up, one down.
There you go.
I don't know. It's kind of freaky.
Let's go. Yeah, that one's better.
Let me get the close up.
So I like that one, and then we can put the teacher name in that one.
All right.
Okay.
Cool, yeah.
Should I go back to Apple again?
Sure.
Okay. Here's the apple.
Do. Reminds me of that song. My kids love it. I have a pen. I have an apple. Have you ever heard this song?
No.
Play free in the car.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like this one. Teacher of
one's cool.
Tiny Humans. I love this one. So then I thought maybe I should put this one on for like Grayson's teacher because he's in kindergarten instead
That'd
of
be
doing
cool.
Yeah.
Now, all these are available on the site right now, right?
They are.
Okay. So
I
you
love
already
this
got 'em
one.
up.
Teaching future leaders. Okay, so on the
Okay.
site, because this is in white, it's gonna show up like it's gray.
Oh, here, maybe
And
it'd be
then
better if I
Emery
turn.
added a black. Excuse me. He has a black.
Here we
Sure.
go.
Yeah.
I knew I was brought here for something.
And so we just wanted to let you guys know because, the background of the site or the page is white, that's going to appear like it's a little bit gray, but it's white for sure. Okay. I love this one. This one would be so nice and puff.
That would.
Teach, love, inspire.
Nancy said this was not at the store last Saturday.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't, Nancy. I'm sorry. But it is going to be at the store tomorrow.
Yeah, we just got these, this past weekend?
Was it? I don't know. I don't work here on Mondays.
Okay.
What? I don't know. I pretend to work here. And this one. Teacher love, teacher care, teacher inspire life. I like that one. So even though they weren't there last week because they're a little bit late, Nancy, the great thing about it is a DTF. All you have to do is just buy it, go home real quick and press it and be done. Like there's no thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were the colors used for the May the 4th?
Actually, you know what? This might be
May the 4th be with you.
a perfect opportunity not to bombard the live. Maybe we show them the app since we have an overhead camera.
What are we showing them?
Showing them the app to then figure out what colors.
Oh.
Because I think most people don't know that we have a mobile app.
You know what? A lot of people don't know that.
So we do have a mobile app.
I know.
Can
I
we
have
show
it. Yeah.
Are you going on it right now?
Yeah.
You're downloading it right now. He said he did.
I have it. Are we?
All right. Well, see you guys. Check, please. All right.
You can't. Not this guy. Move over. You
Okay.
can't take this guy, my husband, anywhere. He'll embarrass you every single time.
No. It's
Oh,
okay.
do you have the app? Yeah. Wait a minute while I download. Right?
I have
All
it.
right,
I have it now.
Like the internet is not even like high speed. Like,
Yeah.
download.
All right. So right when you get to the home screen, you'll see it kind of toggles through menus. right up at the top, there's actually 3 little bars, the little hamburgers I like to call it. Click that open and it opens up your menu. So for this May the 4th Be With You shirt, if we want to find out what colors we have, we know that we have 2 different things. We're using EasyWeed and we have Brick. So first thing I'll do is I'll find HTV colors. And then now I have the whole category of every product that we have, as well as every color that we have in those products. So click on the Brick 600 and I can see here what my color is necessarily. And then I can go into, let's go to EasyWeed. Uh-oh, I'm refreshing the data. Sorry, I pulled it down. Then I go into my EasyWeed now, and I can go ahead and start to find my colors. So I can see that this green looks close to that. Is this green apple?
It is.
There we go. Time tested and proven that the app works. And then we'll go.
Which one are you gonna pick? No.
Oh, not that one. This one? The latte, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, perfect. So now I can see that I used EasyWeed latte, the green apple, and then I have black brick, and then I have the yellow brick.
Yes.
In there. So just a quick thing that.
White.
Oh, and then we have some white. Oh yeah, we do have white EasyWeed in there too. Cool.
Right,
just wanted to go over that.
When I was picking out the colors for his little outfit, I said, yes, great job, Siser, with the latte. Otherwise, I would not have been able to accomplish this.
Cool.
I love it. Okay, so we have, what is the high mask? The TTD. Grace, it's called the TTD mask.
Where's it right there? Oh, yeah. So any of the masking, the masking product is the TTD medium tack or high tack mask.
Yes.
Yeah.
Christy Benita said, if I send you an image, can you print a DTF for me? So if you go to the website, you'll see a category at the top navigation that says DTF transfers. Click on that and then go down to custom DTF transfers. There'll be a big banner on the right side of the screen. And right there you can upload your image and choose which size DTF transfer you like.
Perfect.
Nice.
And if you need a picture of me, you don't have to take a screenshot of this. I'll send you one. It's fine. Well, I thought that maybe I thought it was a transfer of me. It's fine. It is what it is. Perfect.
It's okay. We got it. Long as we know you're gonna send it in the mail, it's fine. Shannon said the app makes me think of Beyonce's song "Drunken Love." How?
Okay, Shannon.
She has to elaborate.
We're gonna figure that out in the morning.
We will.
We're gonna figure that out.
Yes. I need more details.
Can you try the embossed look with the brick and stretch HTV?
Ooh. No, Brett's shirt is at the store.
Is it at the store?
Oh, but we have it here.
Oh yeah, I left you some stamps.
You did a whole lot. You want them back for tomorrow? Are you being an Indian giver? Do you need it for
No.
tomorrow?
I
Okay, because I already told the good people I borrowed them forever from you.
Let's see if we have.
Getting it back.
Uh-oh, this is breaking. Let's see if we have them in here.
Christy, is 3 to 5 business days.
There's a brick here.
Ooh.
Perfect.
You need a shirt.
I do need a shirt.
I have a shirt.
Okay.
You need one of those little shirts?
Yeah.
Little baby shirts?
Yeah.
Okay. So really quick, for anybody though that doesn't know what the embossed look is, I just want to explain it really quick. So we have 2 different things that we're going to use. We're going to use our Brick 600, okay, which is our dimensional vinyl, same thing that we used on the May the 4th Be With You shirt, as well as we're going to use our EasyWeed stretch. Now, I want to clarify something. Most people think you can use EasyWeed or any other heat transfer vinyl to this embossed strip. It works with the EasyWeed stretch, okay? With that said, we have a large variety of different colors with the EasyWeed stretch, so you can kind of pick whatever you want. I think in here, if I'm not mistaken, there might be actually 2 different versions. Yeah, so there's a silver and then we have like a matte black. All right, so once we get a shirt and we're up to temp,
You might be able to grab one from behind you.
Okay.
If you didn't want to wait.
Right now we're at like 264, so we got a couple seconds. Let's see. I don't want to waste a shirt.
I have to go.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Were you going to use a full shirt for that?
Yes.
He said yes.
I'm appalled. The good people will wait. It just took a while. I had to go all the way back to the warehouse to get it. If we were like on Supermarket Sweep, I would have failed. We would have lost.
Yeah.
That took too long.
So with this, we're gonna make a couple of adjustments. This heat press is good, right? I can play with it.
Sure.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I just want to make sure. Some people maybe they don't want you to mess with their heat press height. You know, I don't know. So
we'll adapt.
what I'm doing right now for this is I'm just raising the level or the height of the heat press because we're using this little mini T. So I'm gonna actually press directly into a seam. Here I want to use a pressing pillow to make this work. And if you don't know how to kind of gauge if a pressing pillow is tight enough, or you know what I mean, or I guess at the right height.
Right.
If you go ahead and take your heat press, and then you're able to push down on the pillow where it will stop, as long as you can feel it all deplete without having to push a lot of pressure onto it, because then it just flattens it out. It doesn't make sense.
Right.
So we got to raise this up a little bit. There we go.
I mean, if it was a Hydronics, I'm sure it would have been done electronically, right? I just need to know what it feels like, you know, to have a, like, you know, I have questions.
I get it.
For someone who's used the Hydronics before.
It does have, it makes it convenient. That's all I'll say. Makes it convenient. All right, so right here now you can see I can put it down. The pillow stays, you know, it's not completely flat, and it only is just the pressure of me pushing the handle down is all you need. So really light pressure on the pillow,
right,
which will then allow it to do its job during the process.
To raise the seam up.
Exactly. Exactly. And we may actually be able to go just slightly higher.
Do you like this pillow?
I like this pillow.
It used to be yours.
Is this one of mine?
Yeah.
Hey, well, you're welcome. I like your guys' pillow.
A couple of questions. Christy said, how long is the turnaround on the DTF transfers?
I already answered that. You're late.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Okay. 3 to 4 days, just in case. Kismet said, what is the app you're speaking of? Was that the Siser app that we were using? Okay.
Yeah, so it's either going to be in the, if you're an Android user, it's the just Siser. You can type in Siser on the Android in the Google Play Store, I think it is for Android, right? Google Play Store?
We are Apple users.
I'm an Apple person too now. Yeah, so for at the iPhone, if you're an Apple user, then it's Siser North America. Just search it in the app, just in the search bar, and it'll pop up the app for you.
Ask Shannon. Shannon might know. She has an Android.
If not, and you're in the area, come by 3315 tomorrow, and I'll help you download it. We'll get you set up.
3315.
There you go. Okay, cool. So I just did a quick pre-press on the shirt. I'm gonna lay down my brick layer. And it doesn't really matter. Why am I trying to center it on a mini TV? I'm trying to like make it centered. All right, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna do a quick little pre-press on this this brick. Now, when I say that is normally, again, 305 degrees, 10 to 15 seconds. I'm gonna do it for maybe about 5 to 8 seconds. I'm not worried about it completely adhering 100% right now because we have another layer to press on which will allow it all to cure together.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get it enough to where I can get the carrier off of the brick for the next step. So,
nice.
take it off, and then you got to cool it off a little bit.
You got to shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Oh, I made it into this.
Oh, good. Well, I don't have the contour for that one.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that was... I'm just throwing out ideas here.
Thor.
All right. Perfect. Okay. So now, let's see if we can see that against the white shirt. Let's see what we got here.
I think you can.
Oh, yeah. You can see that perfectly fine. Okay, cool. We're just on a little delay. That's all. I just want to make sure. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'll take my stretch layer. And again, this comes in a ton of different colors, so you can pick whatever color you want. But for this one, we'll just do black because it'll show nice on the shirt. And then just to clarify, so this outer box, okay, or this contour, the outside of this shape, all we're doing is we're creating basically a small offset and then cutting a larger shape so that we can get full coverage of the stretch. And it'll make sense here in a second. So I'm going to just line this up the best I can. Again, you can use registration marks for things like this to make it a little bit easier. If you have your two images in whatever software you're using, just throw a little square somewhere in there over both of the images so that when you actually go to line it up, you can register it properly, and then you can just snip the squares off. Coming in with all the tips and tricks.
Yes.
Because it is EasyWeed stretch, it is a 1 to 2 second tack, so I can go 1 to 2 seconds. and then I can go ahead and peel this layer off. Now I want to make sure that we're clear about something. Because all vinyls have a carrier, a carrier is just, it's too tough for the vinyl to actually get into all of the grooves in the different cavities of the image. So I'm going to go ahead and do a last press on this for the full 15 seconds, which now is going to allow the EasyWeed stretch to get into all those little tiny cavities and stuff like that, and then give us that, hopefully, a good, solid, embossed look. Now, with that, also, too, just to clarify, if you don't have a seam on the heat press, the pad that's actually on the heat press is perfectly fine to do this.
Okay.
You don't necessarily need a pressing pillow for that part of it. But, let's see. Uh-oh, we're stuck.
To the top.
We're stuck. There we go. There we go. We got a little bit. It looks good.
Ooh.
So then there you go. Now you got a cool little embossed shirt. Let's see what we got.
How do you extinguish each vinyl from one another? As a crafter, I'm using paper towel rolls, tab, vinyls, rolls with their names on any of it. Any tips for that?
For what? For
How does she identify all her vinyl?
so now I'm gonna.
She says she's using paper towel rolls.
Okay, I'm gonna speak about it two different ways. Okay, because everybody has their own way. The easiest way, something like paper towel rolls, toilet paper rolls, just because they're small.
Right.
So you're not actually covering the whole color, and that'll allow you to organize. There's also a lot of really cool organizational tools you can get from like the dollar store. You know, they have the towel holders or wine bottle holders is a really popular one. But if you're talking about actually distinguishing all of the colors, I mean, it's. I would love to say that it's possible, but even for us sometimes, as you could see in this live, we make mistakes too. So for those kind of things, I usually will put either a little piece of tape on the inside of a core if I'm buying a roll. If they're sheets, a lot of times I'll just take a labeler. I mean, most of the time your little barcode will have what it is.
Right.
But if you cut that piece off, I'll take a little piece of, painter's tape or whatever.
Yeah.
Write what color it is, write what product it is, and just stick it on the carrier side of the sheet, so that when you go to cut it, you're not going to actually cut into that. It won't jeopardize your image, but it'll at least allow you a way to organize yourself.
That's a good
Really
thing.
simple way to do it, should I say.
Right.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that option.
Let's turn this off right here.
Jasmine said, thank you. Can't wait to try this.
No problem.
Oh, you're welcome.
Awesome.
Now I have to make you sign this because I need Brett sign on.
Okay, I'll sign this one.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem. Anything for you guys.
Aw. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Did you have any announcements before I just cut you off? He's thinking.
No announcements. Go to ISA. Get your free tickets. It's in we have it linked in our link tree. If you need a link to our link tree, go to Instagram.
Oh my goodness.
And the link is in our bio. Click on that, and then you'll get there's a link for free tickets to ISA,
Yep.
which is happening May 4th through the 6th.
Tomorrow.
Yep. Tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday.
And make sure you go to Caesar's booth
3315.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. That's the announcement.
He's dressing really nice today.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
That looks really good.
Putting clothes on.
And nobody sees him off the camera.
Right. Never
outside
see him off the camera.
So it's nice to have just this moment with us and not them involved.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask for another in-person tutorial this week of a sample he made, but I want to see. Okay, cool.
All right.
Come to the booth.
I was gonna say maybe he can give it, or yeah, I can definitely give it.
Yeah, for anybody that'll be around in the that's downtown Atlanta, right?
Yeah, downtown.
Uh-huh.
So true downtown Atlanta,
World Congress Center.
and that's the World Congress Center in downtown Atlanta. If you're in the area, make sure that you come to the ISA again. Like we said before, 3315 is the booth number. Come say hi, and then we have all of our samples that we normally bring to shows too. And we have some stuff that's brand new that's coming out. So make sure you stop by, say hello to us, and then we'll go through any of this stuff. But you know that if we're not there and we're not doing it, that you can come right here to Atlanta Vinyl. It's the best place to go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nancy said, what is ISA?
ISA is the International Sign Association, I believe. Yeah. So it's basically a big sign expo. Now, when you get into like the Graphics Pro expos and things like that, those are usually a little bit smaller shows, sometimes tailored more to the craft industry, and then sometimes like car wrap industry and stuff like that. This is the biggest international sign expo. So you're going to have all the big manufacturers like the HPs of the world, Mamaki, and then you'll have Roland there, our friends over at Roland, and a lot of the big manufacturers are there showing off their new equipment and new technologies. So it's a cool show to be a part of, for sure.
Well, thank you guys so much. Patrick is leaving. He's leaving the warehouse, but he's not leaving Atlanta.
Not anytime soon.
No. Thank you guys so much. You have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you later.
Thank you, guys.